Hey y'all, I am so excited today. I'm so excited to give you guys a word. Okay, let me burn some sage before we get started or whatever. But I just got this deck and I'm not even fully, I haven't fully experienced the full deck yet, but I've been just going through, looking at the cards, reading over the book a little bit, and it has been amazing. And I can't wait to share what I stumbled upon today. Okay? You won't believe it. Anyways, so I have this archetype book. So all my readers, or my YouTubers, or if you're just looking for a word of inspiration, motivation, enlightening, this is it. Okay, so I did the four card draw right here. This is what I have. All right, I did a four card draw. Yeah. And so these are the questions for it, okay? So the first question was who? And I just randomly selected a card, and who came up as the mountain. Okay? And so the mountain to me is like your highest potential, achieving your wildest dreams, and reaching God-like mentality. That's who. Who is your highest potential. And the highest potential of yourself, you're able to reach. If you want to build a car, if you want to build whatever it is that you want to create, if you want to be a billionaire, a trillionaire, like your wildest dreams, it's like the mountain climbers. What do they call it? Mountain Everest. Like, not too many people can climb that mountain, but people have done it. And to be that one person that is just crazy enough to believe that you can climb that mountain is powerful. If you want to start building cars, like if you want to have like your own car designing thing or whatever, guys, you know what I mean. If you want to design your own car and you want to hire people, if you want to create a business to do that, like, that's crazy. Because who thinks about, some people some people just give up. Some people think that it's just not gonna be possible. And let me tell you, as my daughter would say, that's bull chisel. My baby don't curse, y'all. Y'all, drink green tea, okay? Spirit is telling me to tell y'all, drink green tea, fast, and what else? And don't forget to exercise for health, because you never know how a small act that you do can take you a long way. I heard green tea reverses cancer, fasting reverses cancer. And it's like so many unhealthy things out here that we're eating. And it's crazy how a little small step that you take that you wouldn't even think is really like saving your freaking life. The fact that you went out for a walk the other day, you don't even know how much that is saving you. Drinking some tea, any kind of tea, green tea, any tea, drink your tea. Green tea I recommend in the morning because it will give you a little boost. So if you drink that at night, maybe you won't sleep, unless you're one of those people that can sleep no matter what, which I'm not. I drink a little coffee, a little tea, I'm gonna be up for 3 days. I'm not kidding. But anyways, back to the message. Did you guys like that? Like, I don't know about y'all, but when I read that, I was like, oh my God. Like, I just felt like it was just a magical moment here happening. And I didn't read what this card really means. Like this, I wrote myself. Like this is what the mountain spoke to me. The mountain speaks of reaching your highest potential, of accomplishing your wildest dreams. Okay, that's who you, your highest self, the part of you that has no doubts, that isn't afraid to go after what you want to go after. Okay. Period. Now, the next question was where. And so for where was the cave. I pulled out the cave just randomly. However the deck was laid, I just pulled 4 cards. So this card was for the where. And it's the cave. And what does the cave speak? The cave speaks about isolating. What do bears do for the wintertime? They isolate. They regain their energy. They recharge. So they get a very deep sleep. They don't eat. You know, they go, I just said fasting. They don't do anything. They don't eat. They don't exercise. They don't do nothing. And then comes spring. Yeah. It's back to, hey, fucking shit up. But anyways, guys, the cave, isolating, going within, getting to know thyself, accepting thyself, the good, the bad, the ugly, the things you like, the things that you don't like. It's okay. Okay, don't feel guilty for who you are. Like if you got to work on yourself, then work on yourself. But sometimes if you don't like something for whatever reason it is that you don't like something, like it's cool. Like you just, I hear when people like tell me like, oh, get over it. Get over it. I'm not over it yet. I get over it whenever I'm ready to. Like, how you gonna force somebody to get over it when they're not over it? The only way that they're gonna get over it is to go through it. Okay? Because if you just go over it, like imagine about going over it, like it's still something under there and it's gonna mess with you. Okay? It's gonna poke at you and it's gonna take you back. So let me feel everything that I need to feel. Anger, sadness, grief, whatever it is, let me feel it now. I want it. Okay? Don't tell me to get over it. That is so disrespectful. When my daughter was little, guys, like that's my baby. Like being a mother, I just feel like God gave me the opportunity to raise myself. So everything that I know that I lacked, that I needed, all the love, the confidence, the self-esteem, I make sure that she has it, period. And that's why she's so amazing. If you guys would like to follow my other channel, Woe2O, I have a channel with my daughter, and then I have The Real Chabella 89. That's just my regular channel where I do some workout videos and just reviews and just a lot of random stuff, guys. So if you guys would like to check that out, check me out. Check me out, guys. I'm trying to build up my following. I want to bring out good positive messages. I want to grow with you guys. I want to be of some inspiration to your journey, and you guys can be inspiration to me. Like drop some comments, create videos. If you have a YouTube channel, comment down below. What is it? I want to follow it. I want to know. I want to grow. Let's do it. Okay? But yeah, we were on where? It's the cave. Getting to know thyself. It's crazy how people would try to like rush the process. We have infinite time, baby. Don't try to rush the process. You have to learn everything. And all the things that you haven't accomplished yet is because God really wants you to understand how to manage what's coming for you. what the things that you're getting ready to do. God really wants to understand, because if someone just gives you $1 billion, that could be money to like kill yourself. You might drink yourself to death. And I've seen it on a movie. I've seen it. Somebody, if you know what movie that is, comment down in the comments. Where somebody like won a bunch of money and like ended up killing themselves. I want to say it's that movie In Time. In Time, where literally they their money was their time. That movie was crazy. So say if you had like 3,000 minutes, like it's like, and you buy like a cup of coffee, it costs you like 3 minutes. And if you run out of money, then you die. Well, money/time. That movie's crazy. It's called In Time. You guys check it out. That movie is wild. But anyways, so someone got like a crazy amount of time, and literally they had like a little computer right here on their hand. And like this guy like never had anything. And so he got like this crazy amount of time. And he was at the bar. And that's what he did with all his time. Money / it was money and time was like combined together. And this man won so much, and he just went to the bar and he just like died. And I think it was the guy, he didn't win it. This guy gave it to him because this guy didn't know what to do with all the time that he had. So he actually gave it to him, and then he called to looking for him, and his wife told him that he was dead because he gave him too much time. Money. Yo, go watch that movie. That movie's crazy. So anyways, you have to get to know yourself and get to know how you can maneuver. And once you get that power, you need to know how you're not going to abuse that power, because some people get to a higher authority and they start treating everybody like shit. Like, it's so important to like have the power to make, like, imagine having, like, people do anything for money. Like, imagine having all the money in the world. Like, people will lick your boot if you have the type of money. Imagine, like, lick my boot. Like, you're just gonna start abusing the power, doing dumb shit. And it's just like, it's gonna be crazy. So God really wants you to understand how to deal with everything one step at a time, okay? And now the next question is, with what? With what? And literally I pulled out the heart, because it takes heart. Let me read what I got for you guys. It takes heart to follow your dreams. It takes love for thyself and others. You give to the world when you follow your dreams. That's love. People go to war for peace. That's love. God is on both sides when two opponents go to war. And I got that from The Alchemist. If you haven't read the book Alchemist by Paulo Coelho, I can't ever say his name right, okay? But read the book The Alchemist. It talks about like how people, they were going to war. And it said in the book, it said God was on both sides. When I read that, I was like, but anyways, now the next one is the why. Why? And look what I ran into. The one. You are the one. We are the one. Like, that blew my mind, how like every card that I drew just felt so perfectly, okay? And I haven't even like went into like exactly what it says about this card. This comes from me, what the card spoke to me, because that's what archetypes are all about. What does the card speak to you when you see it? And you know, whatever, when you're out in the world, whatever it is that you see, like, everything will speak to you if you listen, okay? But the one means to reach your highest potential. How can we all be the one? How can we all be the one? Because we all come from one God, and we have to find our way back to God. Not he, not she. Not he, not she. God is one. All the cells in your body create one you. It takes some longer than others. Like, it takes some people longer than other people to get back, to find God. But trust me, we will all eventually find our way back. The beauty is that there is no rush. We are infinite spirit beings with infinite time. We are gods. Y'all, that was beautiful. Okay? And like, this reminds me of like the Big Fish. If you haven't seen that movie Big Fish, comment if you've seen that movie Big Fish and let me know if you love it. Because if you love it, I fuck with you. Period. The movie Big Fish, it's about this guy, and the movie's a metaphor. So anyways, basically the part that I really want to say is that this guy was traveling and he reached the perfect town. They had perfect grass, perfect everything, nice people, everything was perfect. And then when he gets there, someone tells him, "Oh, you're a little early, but we were expecting you." And he was like, okay. So he was in the town, and he was traveling because he had to meet his friend. So then he was like, "Oh, sorry." So it's like he spent days at the place. Oh, but time was different in the place because his friend was waiting for him on a certain side of town. So anyways, he was like, it seemed like he spent 3 days with those people. They were singing, dancing, everything was perfect. And he was like, "Oh, sorry, I have to go." And everybody was like, "What do you mean you have to go? You will never find a better place than here." And he was like, "I don't expect to." And everybody was like, "What?" Because he wasn't focused on the destination. He was focused on the journey, guys. That movie is magical. Y'all gotta see that Big Fish and read that book, Alchemist, Paulo Coelho. But anyways, I'm gonna leave it there, guys. My time is almost up. I only have like a certain time that I can record. It's a little ghetto, but I love you guys. I hope that I can give a good message to you guys. Y'all come back, follow, subscribe, like. Y'all support my channel because I want us to grow together. All right, guys? And remember, if you have a channel, comment down below. Let me know what you think. All right.